What's going on, guys? So I get asked this question all the time. As you can tell by the thumbnail and the title, we are going to talk about what it comes down to. If I had to pick just one, which is the better fragrance between Emporio Armani Strong With You Intensely, Strong With You Absolutely? Let's break it down into a few categories and see what's the one. Stay tuned. Before we get started, I wanted to thank PerfumeOnline.ca for sending Intensely my way. I also purchased Absolutely from their website. For those of you that aren't familiar with PerfumeOnline.ca, they are Canada's #1 online discount site. Obviously, you can find some great designers there, as the two that are in this video. Niche, some discontinued gems, some cheap Middle Eastern fragrances, some harder to find vintage stuff. They've got quite a bit available at very competitive prices. Definitely check these out in the links below. Let's get into this fragrance battle. So first and foremost, with scent, Strong With You Intensely is based around a toffee note, still has that warm spice and roasted chestnut feel of the original. It's an appropriately named flanker to the Eau de Toilette, with it being an intense scent profile versus the original. This is a gorgeous scent. Actually, it is my scent of the day. Currently, I have 4 sprays around my neck, and it's on the sweeter side. You have to like sweet fragrances. The sweet overtakes some of the spice, but at the same time, this smoky, dry chestnut feel does offer a little bit of balance to kind of take some of the edge off the sweetness to where it's not sickeningly sweet. Whereas Strong With You Absolutely, you take those same facets, dial back the toffee note a little bit, and add some rum. This one's a little bit spicier than it is sweet, and it has a nice balance of a boozy feel. So there's a little bit more depth to this scent profile. So when it comes down to which one smells better, it's very subjective. If you like boozy fragrances, this isn't overrun with booze, but it does offer pretty much everything you get here, with the toffee sweetness, the roasted chestnut, and the warm cinnamon feel, plus rum. So honestly, if I got to just pick which one smells the best, it's going to be Stronger With You Absolutely. Now, in terms of performance, in my experience, this is every bit of about a 10-hour fragrance when it comes to intensely. Longevity has been fantastic for me. Projection is on the heavier side for about 2 hours, and then the sillage on this one is in the moderate to mild side, where you will get nice whiffs of it throughout that aren't overwhelmingly strong, but also not light whiffs. Whereas I've had similar longevity in about the 10-hour range with Stronger With You Absolutely. Same thing, right about 2 hours of projection. But the sillage I find on my skin to be a little bit stronger in the moderate side versus the moderate to mild range of Intensely, though not a big difference. It's one of those deals where the more I spend time with it, the more I find subtle differences between the two in performance. So overall, it's kind of a wash between the two. One doesn't really outperform the other. I get similar longevity, I get similar length and strength in projection, and I get pretty similar CIs. This one I find to be a little bit stronger in the trail and scent bubble that I have after the projection calms down, but not enough to really warrant a winner in this category. So believe it or not, it is a tie in performance. Now when it comes down to versatility, they both lack versatility. They are geared towards the evening, and they shine in evening situations. Now in cooler weather, I mean, it's in the low double digits. It's 11 degrees outside right now. That's why I'm wearing Stronger With You Intensely. In cooler weather, if you like these warm, spicy, and sweet fragrances, they're totally fine during the day. I'm wearing a hoodie with a date night fragrance during the day, as you can tell. So versatility is very subjective, just like liking a scent is very subjective. So as far as what they're most appropriate for, they're most appropriate in the evenings. Cooler weather, they will work in climate controlled environments, even in high heat summer. If you're going to be inside in the air conditioning, it doesn't really matter. I would say geared towards the evening for both. Or if you like scent profiles like this in cooler daytime weather, which I do, you can go with either. Again, they're good for the exact same situations. I wouldn't call either one of them a great work fragrance. They're not casual outside of maybe casually having some drinks in the evening. They literally do the exact same job. Again, the versatility category is a tie. So, with 2 out of 3 categories being a tie, it came down to which one do I prefer to smell a little bit more. So, the clear-cut winner is Stronger With You, absolutely, because it narrowly edges out Intensely in the scent category, which again is very subjective. This is all just my opinion because I'm actually wearing this one today and it didn't win in the video today. But this is my favorite version of the Stronger With You DNA. Absolutely, to me, is the absolute best version of the Stronger With You DNA. Again, you can't go wrong with Intensely. Intensely is absolutely fantastic. Really, the line as a whole is amazing, but it's one of those battles where there's so much similarity and so much redundancy here. Literally, the biggest difference is the rum note here. It's kind of like this with a little bit more spice and rum. You get absolutely. So, very redundant. You do not need both, though I do very much enjoy having both. If I just have to pick one, it's going to be Strong With You, absolutely. Well, that was a short and sweet battle video between which of the two. If I had to just pick one, which would it be? Again, you can't go wrong with either one. Similar performance across the board. They're good for the exact same things. I just like the way it absolutely smells a little bit more than Intensely. And until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. So I do appreciate all the feedback, and I love hearing from you guys. Once again, thank you to perfumeonline.ca for sending Intensely my way. And I also purchased absolutely from perfumeonline.ca. So both bottles did actually come from them. One purchased, one gifted. And they're actually fantastic. And actually the one I purchased is the one that won the video. So until next time, I will say if you get your hands on either one of them, honestly, and you give them a spray now, pretty confident you'll thank me later because they're both fantastic. Have a good one, guys.